Who will win, true form Darkseid or Rune King Thor? True form Darkseid, in his true reality, is the ultimate manifestation of evil, transcending all boundaries of space and time. He exists on a high metaversal level where not just one, but the entire multiverse trembles before his absolute will and power. With his true form so vast and uncontainable that he cannot enter any universe without instantly destroying it, Darkseid uses smaller avatars, infused with immense power, to carry out his will. These avatars are powerful enough to challenge even the most godlike beings. But even when faced with the mightiest heroes, they are only a fraction of Darkseid's true power. His will cannot be destroyed, and his ultimate goal is to reshape all life into powerful instruments for the anti-life equation. He defeated Orion in a battle of great power, proving his overwhelming power. In his true form, he possesses the ability to destroy an entire universe by penetrating and destroying it from within. Furthermore, he can easily defeat anyone in the multiverse, as shown in the event Final Crisis. Not only that, he also has the ability to change reality at will, shaping everything the way he wants. In front of him, even the highest entities in the multiverse become weak, as he can eliminate them easily without much effort. Rune King Thor possesses extraordinary power from Yggdrasil and the Well of Mimir, where he absorbed ultimate knowledge and power. By mastering the full power of the runes, Thor not only surpassed the limits of an Asgardian god, but also became the symbol of ultimate power, and thus his power was limited to the multiverse level, even being considered low on this scale. Since he not only controlled reality but also held the power to influence every aspect of existence, Rune King Thor completely erased Mangog from existence with a single thought, simply because he perceived Mangog to be a multiverse-level threat. It is worth noting that even Odin, at his full power, was unable to stand against Rune King Thor. Meanwhile, he performs other superhuman feats with ease, such as destroying Loki's body and then giving life to his head, demonstrating his immense power. However, these are considered minor feats in Thor's list of accomplishments. One of his greatest achievements was confronting the ones who sit in the shadows. He not only defeated them, but also banished them from their position of supremacy by destroying their power source, the World Tree. This in itself makes him a high-level multiversal entity, as a character with ordinary universal power cannot easily affect a multiversal World Tree. In the 2015 Doctor Strange comic, the authors themselves mention that the World Tree is not only a physical entity, but also divine in nature. Therefore, to destroy it, a character must possess power on a superior level, even reaching the divine or super-cosmic level. Those who sit in the shadows are often likened to angels, but Loki in myths about the gods is portrayed as a transcendent being beyond all normal limits. If that is the case, then beings like them must have reached the level of omnipotence. Even if they are not extraterrestrial beings, they are still considered to exist on a cosmic level, since they live outside the boundaries of reality. This is a place where even creative entities like Galactus or the Eternal Watch cannot exist, a clear demonstration of their immense power. The life-giver Galactus is more powerful than the Living Court in that comic. Even then, he could not survive, but those who sit on the darkness live there, so that means they must have enough power to survive in this universe. Even among the celestial bodies, there is a celestial body that is stronger. Maybe he merged with the universe because he only wanted to be in his universe, not everywhere. Because he was born there and it was his home. But because that doesn't mean he is a global person and his power is much higher and he can control destiny, it means he can see the fate and the outcome of events and he can change it as he wishes. You remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon and turn on notifications to see the earliest videos. Thank you very much. Darkseid is capable of creating powerful beings on par with Tachyon, one of the agents of the Source. Not only that, he can also merge the power spheres of the gods, bringing them together with the fourth world. The fourth world is not a simple physical entity, but possesses a size and power that is infinitely greater than the physical multiverses contained within the bleed, a transcendent space beyond reality. The magnitude of the fourth world can only be compared to the description of the world by the Beyonders, supreme beings that lie beyond the scope of any multiverse. This further emphasizes that Darkseid's power is not just multiversal in scope, but approaches divine and transcendental levels, making him one of the most terrifying entities to have ever existed. In a state much weaker than his true self, Darkseid broke the 5D bleed. He is still capable of transcending limits that only the most supernatural or divine beings dare approach. Darkseid's true form, his true self, is the pure embodiment of evil, existing as a platonic concept beyond all dimensions of time and space. The new gods, in their true form, are also mere concepts unbound by the laws of nature, but Darkseid transcends them, controlling the will and destiny of even eternal beings. He is not simply a being, he is the evil of reality, a metaphysical force that can redefine and destroy the very laws of existence. I doubt most forms of Darkseid would be fazed by such a powerful attack. This was not just a normal blow, but Thor's ultimate finisher. Remarkably, Thor poured all of his life energy into this attack, making it one of the most destructive destructive blows ever used. This attack not only caused terrible destruction but also a clear demonstration of Thor's dedication and power. Thor focused all of his godly power into Godblast, a legendary technique that is said to be the highest expression of divine power. When the blast of energy exploded, it not only pierced through the opponent but also created a massive pulse that shook the very fabric of the universe. The power of Godblast at this moment surpassed all limits, strong enough to tear apart the laws of nature and break the barriers between dimensions, with his eyes shining with the spirit of being ready to face any entity that dared to challenge the power of the god of thunder. Thor pushed Celestial Exitar extremely hard and also cracked his head dome. This is crazy because the head dome is more durable than the rest of the celestial armor on Exitar. The blast actually broke Mjolnir when it was doubled in strength. Universe 616. Thor, the main Thor, is a god as well as technically an alien. He lives in the Marvel multiverse and there are many clones of him in said multiverse. I bring this up because it relates to understanding the difference between Darkseid and Thor. In DC's creative universe, Darkseid is a literal god. Not just a god, but an incredibly powerful god who exists entirely outside the multiverse, outside of normal space and time, in his own gigantic, unimaginably vast dimension. In terms of status, Darkseid is the god of evil. On paper, he seems to be quite a bit taller than Thor, but beyond that, the Omega Force he wields is part of the source, its destructive side, entropy. It can take many forms at Darkseid's command, but very often he fires it from his eyes in the form of Omega beams. They've done some great things, and some not so great things, but they're just extensions of a deep cosmic power source capable of seemingly destroying the entire universe and beyond. Darkseid's beams beat Thor's Godblast in one way. They're much more versatile in their uses. They can do more than destroy. But here we are talking about their unique destructive abilities. In the above section, Darkseid erased Darkseid from existence. It's not just death or his molecules being scattered or him melting. Darkseid's lightning compared to Thor's Godblast would probably explode on a catastrophic scale when they collide, but the lightning would be more powerful also depending on which Darkseid they came from. And finally, Godblast would exhaust Thor in a short time, while Darkseid could use the lightning multiple times and for a long time without any problem. What do you think about this fight? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you all very much.